I need a place to live in my hardcore Minecraft world, which isn't a problem on its own, but I'm still in the cave after getting diamonds in the last episode. So the first thing we need to do is find our way out. Is it over here? Nope. Oop. I found one of those balls of crystals. You know, I don't know what they're used for. They do make pretty nice sounds, so, you know, there's that. My iron pickaxe was about to break, so I made a double-sided diamond hoe. Yeah, it's a lot faster. Oh, that's so much nicer. Oh. Whoops. I heard a bunch of zombies, so I decided to mine towards them. And I actually found a zombie spawner. The chests were pretty good. I got a Thorns 3 book in the first one, and a name tag in the second one. After trying to min-max my inventory for a few minutes, I figured I probably have spent enough time in the cave, so I finally started heading back up to the surface to look for a place to live. When I first got to the surface, I really had no idea where I wanted to live, so I was kind of just running around aimlessly doing pointless parkour. Eventually I found a village, which wasn't really what I was looking for, but it's better than nothing, so, you know, I head over to it. I was planning on robbing these guys, but they were actually all broke, so kind of a pointless trip. But it actually wasn't, because right next to the village was a ruined portal, and it wasn't very ruined. I dug around for a bit looking for the chest. And in it, I found a god apple and 2 pieces of obsidian, which is actually the exact number of obsidian I needed to finish the portal. So yeah, I had a god apple before I even had a house. It was turning night, so I decided to break into one of the villagers' houses and become a squatter. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in the village with a weapon, so yeah, good luck trying to evict me. I dumped my inventory and then went to get gravel so I could go to the nether. I got pretty lucky with the flint drops, so I ran back to the portal, lit it, and then went to the nether. Right now, there wasn't much for me to do in the nether, so after checking out the spawn, I just head back. And I spawned in a completely different area.
Huh?
I have no idea why it happened, but it did, so yeah. Luckily I saw the tip of one of the villagers' houses, so I was able to find the original portal pretty easily. But that was weird. Can I clutch this? Yep. Oh. Sand. Okay. It was finally time for me to start looking for a place to live. So I took a few essential supplies and just started to run.
They say I run faster than light itself.
Until finally I found this. It's a little pond with a river running around it, separating a few different biomes. I think it's pretty cool, so I decided this was the place I was going to build my house. I dumped my inventory in a chest there, and then I went back to the village to pick up the rest of my supplies.
Huh?
Now, at this point, I still didn't even have an idea as to what kind of house I wanted to make. So I did some procrastinating and chopped down some trees. I used the gold axe I had until it broke. And then I made an iron axe and used that until it broke as well. Yeah, I was doing some pretty heavy procrastination. It was definitely worth it though, because finally I had an idea for what kind of house I wanted to build. So as the past version of myself tries to figure out the details of the build, I'll do my best to try to explain my idea. Okay, so this oval is the pond. I filled it in blue because there's water in the pond. And in the middle of the pond there's another oval, which represents the entrance to what will eventually be a giant underground mansion. There's a bridge connecting the land to the entrance of the base. That's what these brown scribbles represent, and the entrance will look like a regular Minecraft starter house. But the house will be purely decorative, and it'll just be an entrance for the real base. Also, in the giant underground mansion, I plan on having a bunch of caves connected to it. The giant underground mansion will be sort of like the hub for a network of caves underground, where all the caves lead to the mansion and you can take any cave you want to go to a different area in the world. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, just think giant underground mansion. So let's get started with the build. And this is what it looks like so far.
What is that?
Again, this is just the entrance of what will be the main base. Before I could even start working on the main part of the base, I'll need much better tools to start digging it out. And that involves getting an enchanting table, getting an XP farm, and a lot more. So this is pretty much all I can do right now. All of my stuff was kind of just sitting on the edge of the pond, so I dug a little bunker where the giant underground mansion will be, just to have a temporary place to store everything. I think the zombies like the build so far because they would not leave me alone. I placed some torches down in the little bunker and placed chests for the little bit of stuff I have. I moved the last of my supplies into the bunker and at last placed my bed. I think it looks pretty nice so far, and if we look at the image I drew for it earlier, we can see it's a perfect match. Yeah, not one thing was wrong with the image. It's perfect. And that's gonna do it for the second episode. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Alright, peace.